Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway.
Let's go. Let's do it.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
But when you call back-to-back plays that gain that type of yardage, you fall into a nice, easy rhythm as a play caller, and you gain some confidence early, too.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 24. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. picked off by Champ Bailey. He was looking for a Nunwa there. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. After the interception, here's Jackson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the left side. Peyton. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Going to give this time to the tailback. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. You can't ever sleep on Navarro Bowman. He glides in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. 2 seconds to go, first quarter.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a single.
On 1st down, Peyton. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. They'll roll him out right, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
You know I always talk about when teams line up for long field goals that you should be in a safe defense.
Right.
But you're also in a position here where this is a makeable kick. So rushing it is also part of this strategy. Maybe they use their aggressiveness against them on that fake.
Yeah, with a low trajectory, they're coming in hot, trying to block it. And you're right, and obviously it worked out.
Hey, you got 3.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I got you.
Now a give, right side. Peyton, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down now. It's Jackson, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Being chased out left. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Quincy Enunwa there to make the grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Now Jackson on first down. They set up the screen to Bo. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Jackson buying time to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.